afternoon baseball here on the show. Coming up, we've got a good matchup in store between the Pittsburgh Pirates and the Atlanta Braves. Major League Baseball on the show is next. Cole Hamels is ready to go as he'll be on the mound for the Braves. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, Matty V, this ought to be a fun one to watch. This guy's been around the block for a while, but he's having a rock-solid season with a real good ERA. It'll be really interesting to see how he attacks his opposing lineup.
Into the box, Kevin Newman, and we are ready for some daytime baseball.
The afternoon for Pittsburgh, the second baseman, Kevin Newman.
First pitch coming, here it is. High and deep down the left field line. And this is going to get down. It's a foul ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Looked like that one tied him up a bit. A swing and a miss. And he buys himself another pitch as this is fouled away to keep it at 0-2. Here's the pitch. Line drive to left. Jones moves over near the line as he puts it away for the first out of the inning. A chance here to check out the starting lineup for the visiting Pirates. What's the word on them as they try to split the series, Mark?
Hey, this lineup's got to do it a little bit differently. It's not the modern version of 3 true outcomes: walks, strikeouts, home runs. This is a team that beats you down, manufacturing runs, getting guys on base, keeping the defense on its toes and waiting for them to make the mistake.
Adam Frazier comes on with one gone here as he looks at a called strike one. Guys, one of D-Row's former employers, the Braves, as they begin play here this afternoon. They've got to be considered the hottest team in baseball right now as they come in winners of 9 of their last 10 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, this team finds itself with a huge lead, double digits right now, and climbing, playing really good baseball. Some people will say, oh, you don't want to have that big a lead, you start resting on your laurels. I look at it the other way, man. You've earned the right to kind of get some guys off their feet if the manager wants to. There's a lot of different ways you can go about it. This team's focused and playing really good baseball. I would not worry about it. Keep pushing the throttle.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Brian Reynolds is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0. So let's take a peek at our umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Woody Keller.
You know, D-Row, Woody Keller's a good umpire, but at times the consistency kind of wavers a little bit. I'm not sure if you'd say he's a low ball umpire or a high ball umpire. Sometimes his zone changes from game to game.
Yeah, he can be a little inconsistent, Dan, no question about it, but he's approachable. As an offensive player, I just want to be able to turn around and say, is that as far as you're going today? And Woody will usually give you an answer.
2 balls and 2 strikes now. And he'll try to hold up in time, but to no avail as he went around, and the inning is over. A solid first inning from Cole Hamels. And now the Braves will get their initial shot here. No score. Chris Archer, a right-hander from North Carolina, is the man on the mound. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, you can't always judge a pitcher by the numbers. I know the ERA is into the 4s coming into this start, but he's actually a pretty solid pitcher. And every once in a while, he can throw some decent games in there. It's not easy having an ERA under 4 in baseball. He's slightly over that, but this guy's a better pitcher than that ERA indicates.
Line drive to center field. Reynolds is under it to make the play on the first out. And time now to take a look at how these Braves are lined up in this one. Dan, who do we keep an eye on?
Well, I really appreciate the tenacity that Ender Inciarte plays with. He's really had a heck of a year in the power categories, slugging over 500 coming into this one. That means almost every time he's hitting the ball, he's hitting it hard somewhere. Should be fun to watch.
Nick Markakis digging in now. And guys, as we take a look at the Pirates coming into this afternoon, they come in scuffling a bit of late, just 2-4 over their last 6 games.
Yeah, Matty, this series has been a little bit of back and forth, dropping the first one, finding a way to battle back, and then dropping the third one of this 4-game set. Let's see if they can find a way to tie this rubber game.
You know, Dero, this is one of those, if you could win game 4 of this series and walk away with a split, you almost feel like you won this series. This is a big one here today.
Reynolds is back, and he'll get there to make the play for route number 2.
Boy, sometimes they say you hit it hard and good things will happen. Well, that's not the case right there. That was a bullet that just stayed up and is caught in the outfield.
Coming to the plate now, Cody Sullivan. He went deep last night twice. Archer steps into his windup. First pitch on its way. Slapped hard the opposite way. Into the slide, and he comes up with a great catch to end the inning. A fine sliding catch here will take us to break. And inning in the books, no score on the show. Josh Bell the next to hit. First at bat for him in this one. He was 1 for 4 with a double in the ball game last night. And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball 1. High in the air out to center field. Inciarte is there, and he has it for the first out.
That is fair.
Time for a look at the Braves on D. And diving into the numbers on this team, the one thing that jumps off the page is the fact that these guys can flat play D. The highest fielding percentage in the league. Something to focus on today when you're watching this one.
To the plate now, Colin Moran. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He comes in with 16 home runs on the season so far. A ball and a strike. Moran, a 27-year-old who was selected in the first round back in the draft of 2013.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on a superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has, nice pick.
Now a swing and a miss. He struck him out, and it's 2 up, 2 down to start the second.
Pitching 101 is changing location and upsetting the hitter's timing. You do that, and everything's going to be fine. In that strikeout, he never threw the same pitch twice in a row, and he won the battle because of it.
Here's Gregory Polanco. Yes, he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike 1. He'll enter play here at 293. 18 homers and 47 RBIs. A bouncer to the left side. Swanson scoops it up. Throw over to Pujols at first. He'll take care of him to end the inning. Down in order go the Pirates. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Stepping up to the plate, Gary Sheffield. He'll stand in against Chris Archer to get the inning underway. First pitch coming. Here it is. Fly ball out toward left center field. And that'll get down out there for extra bases. And the Braves have something going right away. It's a leadoff double. And this, of course, is a ballpark that yields a lot of doubles as we take a look at the team leaders for the most 2-base hits this year. And you can see, in fact, that these guys currently lead the National League in that category and, in fact, lead all of baseball as well. Here's Albert now, and he'll hit with a chance to push across the game's first run.
Yeah, great RBI opportunity here, but at the very least, he needs to find a way to advance that runner to third. Small things like that in a tight game can make a big difference.
Newman's got it. Throw on to first in time, 1 away.
That is good. No left fielder. Andrew.
Time for a look at the Buccos on D. And one of the main backbones for them out on the field today is the guy behind the dish. He controls the entire flow of the game, manipulates a pitching staff, gets them through the game, and not only that, completely shuts down a running game.
Into the box now, Andrew Jones. And there's a line drive, base hit to left field. The run is in to score, and they take an early 1-0 lead.
Boy, that has to feel good as a hitter, D-Roy. Get that base hit to give your team the lead. You have to feel good when you get down to first base.
Yeah, it's just a nice approach. You see him turn to his boys right there and get fired up with the dugout. 100%, not trying to do too much, able to quiet the moment down, center himself, and come through in a big spot.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Try to bunt his way on, but this is popped up. Moran is there, and he makes the catch for the out.
Batting eighth, the second baseman, Ozzie.
So stepping in, Ozzie Albies. He carries the 8th best batting average in the National League entering play.
What a season this guy's having. He's right up there among the RBI leaders, and he's awfully dangerous with runners on base.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Here's a little chopper up the middle. Newman brings it in. On to second for the force out, and the side is retired. It's quite possible the humidity has finally taken its toll on some of the fans. Back with more of this Thursday afternoon Business Person Special following this.
Welcome back to Truist Park, home of the Braves, who have proven to have one of the best pitching staffs in baseball this year. Coming into the day, they rank first in the league in both ERA and strikeouts, a combination that has opposing lineups searching for answers. One member of the staff told me, "It's a special group of guys. I've never been on a pitching staff that's so dominant top to bottom, and I've been on some pretty good ones." Now, one of the hitters on the team told me, "I'm relieved I get to stand behind them and play defense instead of staring them down in the box. That can't be fun."
The catcher,
Matt, back to you.
Jacob.
All right, thanks, Heidi. Now here's the pitch.
Hey, love the pitcher attacking the zone right here. He knows he's got a patient hitter at the plate. Might as well steal that first strike.
Swing and a miss. It's 0-2. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out. Well, it's still early, but it's also worth noting that he'd be in line for the win if this keeps up as we take a look at the league leaders in games won this season. And as you can see right there, he's up near the top in the National League, currently 3rd best. Now to the plate, Cole Tucker, looking for better results than last night when he went 0 for 4 in that one. And that misses for ball 1. Ground ball sent back up the middle, scooped up, and a throw to Pujols is in time for the second out.
Batting ninth, the pitcher, Chris.
At the plate, Chris Archer. This guy's still looking at a 0 in the hit column. And that's cut on and missed. 0-1.
Well, he kind of tipped his hand right there. His approach is obviously sitting on the off speed because he was so late on that first pitch heater.
Now a ball lined to the left side, but foul. And a half-hearted swing there as they tie him up inside for the 3rd strike, and the inning is over. 1, 2, 3 go the Pirates. It remains 1-0. Bottom of the 3rd now, and set to stand in as the veteran pitcher, Cole Hamels.
The pitcher, Cole Hamels.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. This one's down to 3rd. He's got it. And quickly, there's one down to lead off the frame.
The center fielder.
So with one away, it's time to check out the National League Central Division standings as you see where the Pirates find themselves entering play here today. Ender Inciarte will be the next to bat. Hit it hard, but lined out in his first at-bat.
Yeah, Matty, but as he walks to the plate right here, he feels good building off that last AB. He hit that ball on the screws.
Hard liner, but picked up on a hop. On to first, and very quickly, 2 are gone here in the home third.
Oh, man, you can't hit a ball any harder than that. I mean, this ball gets on him in a heartbeat. Nice job to stay with it, though, and then make the out at first.
Archer looks in. Here it comes. Hit in the air out to center field. Reynolds will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that ends the inning. Down in order go the Braves, but they're on top 1-0. Into the box now, Kevin Newman back to the top of the lineup as they're still looking for their first base runner in this one.
No doubt about that, man. They've yet to figure this guy out on the mound. He's looked great so far.
He has, but we'll see if this second trip through the order changes anything.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make in the middle innings of this game.
Behind 0-2 now. 0-2 count, and the pitch. Little chopper back to the mound. And the leadoff man in the inning will get the job done here. It's an infield. And as I thought might be the case based on how close that play was, they're requesting a chance to review the replay and decide whether or not to challenge the safe call. So here's Adam Frazier. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low, it's ball 1. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Swing and a miss as he ramps up on the fastball. 1-1. I think it's safe to say he wasn't ready for the fastball.
Wow, was he behind that fastball. Great job on the mound using the curveball to set up the heater.
And they could go either way now, I suppose. Here's the 1-2 delivery. A bouncer to the left side. Swanson brings it in. And he's going to beat the offline throw to first as the first baseman couldn't get the foot back in time. And this will go down as an E5 as you can see the exasperation on his face. So it's a runner at first as a result of the throwing error. And that'll bring up the outfielder, Brian Reynolds. Out in front of it, strike 1. Reynolds sees the ball really well when facing left-handed pitching and generally picks up a lot of hits against southpaws. He isn't known for displaying a ton of power, however, in these matchups.
Yeah, in today's game, when you're hearing the word launch angle, I don't think it applies to him against left-handed pitching. He can put a lot of balls in contact. He doesn't get himself into too many count leverage situations and tries to go deep too much. Just a guy who really puts bat to ball.
Got him to go down swinging there. Brian Reynolds goes down for out number 2 in the top half. So that'll bring up Josh Bell as he takes a called strike on the black. It's 0-1. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Good arm action on the circle change, swung on and missed. 0-2. 0-2 count, and the pitch. Froze him for strike 3, and that retires the side. Pirates leave 1. They're on the short end of a 1-0 score. At the plate, Cody Sullivan. He'll swing it from the left side right here.
Really doesn't matter which side of the plate this guy bats from. He hits very well. He hits right-handed pitching very well, swinging left-handed, and swinging from the right side against lefties. The numbers are quite the same. This guy flat out can hit from either side.
The 1-0 is low and outside for a ball. 2-1 now. Swing and a drive to right. There it goes. Back goes Polanco. Gone. solo shot here to straightaway right field. And that's home run number 48 on the year. And it's given Atlanta a 2-0 lead.
Boy, talk about when you're hot, you're hot. Gets 2 bombs yesterday and another long bomb so far today. When this guy gets hot, he's near impossible to stop. I'm not giving this guy a pitch anywhere close to him.
At the plate now, Gary Sheffield. Swing, and this is also hit well. Out to deep center. Reynolds is on the warning track as he hauls it in for a loud out number 1.
The first baseman, number 9.
So the base is empty here with 1 away. And standing in, the machine, Albert Pujols. First pitch on its way.
Ball. 1 ball. No strike.
Now the 1-0 is a slider taken for a ball. 2 runs, 3 hits, and 1 error on the Atlanta line score. 3-0 now.
If I'm in the box right now, I'm coming unglued. He is going to throw something over the heart of the plate.
Taking all the way, and it's 3-1 now. On the ground to third. Fielded cleanly. And there's out number 2. So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And that'll bring up Andrew Jones. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Hot shot on the ground is short. Oh, and he can't come up with it. And the throw won't be in time as he'll be able to beat out the recovery throw at first.
Wow, I think he took it for granted there a bit. Probably thought he had it in the bag, and he just lost concentration for a minute. Now his pitcher has to pick him up with 2 outs.
So a runner at first here with 2 gone in the inning. And that brings up the former number 1 overall pick, Dansby Swanson. He's set. Here it comes. And this is lifted high in the air down the right field line. But this will land untouched. 2 runs, 3 hits, and 1 error on the Atlanta line score. Grounded back up the middle. And that's through for a base hit. Make him 1 for 2 in this one.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
So up steps Ozzie Albies as it's on the ground toward the hole. Oh, what a stop on the slide. It's in time. 1 for the Braves in the inning, and it comes courtesy of the long ball. We're through 4. It's now 2-0 Atlanta. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Well, Matt, I talked with Pittsburgh's manager during the inning break about the Pirates' offensive production to this point. And he was pretty blunt in saying they're just not having very good at-bats. They've only managed 1 base runner in this game, so it's easy to see why he said they haven't shown much fight today. He's hoping to see someone step up and find a way to get something going, though. This game isn't out of hand, so it remains to be seen if they can snap out of this funk and climb back into this one.
All right, Heidi, thank you.
The third baseman,
Colin Moran will stand in for a second time here as he swings and misses there. It's 0-1.
Yeah, I'm not sure what the game plan is today. Too many early swings. They got to be a little bit more patient at the plate.
That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. Can't get him to chase. It's 1-2.
Well, this is an approach we've seen him use effectively lately. Set up the inside and then get him out and pitches away.
Struck him out, so he's set down on strikes for the second time today. So another exceptional effort for him on the mound. He's got the shutout working here, as we'll show you the league ERA leaders. And as you see, he's right up there among league leaders in that department. Gregory Polanco will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Hangs on him a bit that time as it's belted out toward deep center field. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. Gregory Polanco leaves the yard with a solo shot. 19th home run for him on the season. As the Bucks have struck for a run, it's now a 2-1 score.
There's an old saying in the game. They say solo homers won't kill you. This might be a good time for a mound visit right here. Try and erase those negative thoughts and get right back in the zone. You still have the lead.
Jacob Stallings will be the next hitter. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field.
Loud noises right here, fellas. Hey, he's going to have to mix it up a little bit more because they are on his stuff.
Cole Tucker.
Standing in now, Cole Tucker, as he takes a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. And boy, big problems here to start this at bat. It's 0-2 now.
Man, that pitch had the look of a fastball. Straight changeup, and the bottom fell out of it.
Heading out towards shallow right. Markakis on the run. He gets to it, and oh, he botched it. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
That's a big knock right there for his confidence. He had seen it. You walk into the plate, you know your average had dipped below 220 for the first time in a long time. Nice AB. In
now, Chris Archer. And the pitcher will indeed try and move his runners as he gets this one down. Over to Albies. Throw on to Pujols. They get them both, and they end the inning. Around the horn they go. 5-4-3 to end the threat. Back with more of this Thursday afternoon business person special following this. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and that'll bring up the pitcher, Cole Hamels. First pitch coming. Here it is. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss. And he fouls this one off. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a liner. And there's one down now.
Now back, center fielder, Ender Inciarte.
Ready for another chance? Ender Inciarte. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Comes at him with the slider there, and he gets the strike.
Wow, I can't believe the hitter took that one. The pitcher absolutely got away with a hanger.
Weak roller right side. On to first, and there were 2 down.
The bat, the right fielder.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and standing in the powerful right fielder Nick Markakis. Now a swing, and he gets him to pop it up. Tucker over to his left, and that retires the side. Braves are set down 1-2-3 as they're unable to add to their 2-1 lead. New inning set to get underway, and that'll bring in the second baseman, Kevin Newman.
Newman.
In there, and it's 0-1.
0-1.
That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
After falling down 0-2 on the same pitch, don't be shocked if he triples up on it.
Got him. And that's 8 strikeouts now for him in the ballgame.
Well, you can tell by their approach that they're going to go up there and try to be aggressive off this guy, but he's taking full advantage of that. He's pounding the zone with strikes, and right now we're seeing a lot of swings and misses and a lot of strikeouts and no walks either.
And that'll bring in Adam Frazier. High in the air down the right field line. Oh, and he misses it. And now this will get over the wall down the line out there for a ground rule double.
It looked like he had a great jump on the ball. Was going to bring it in, no problem, but something happened as he approached the foul line, and it went right by him. It wasn't a routine play, but he'll tell you he should have had it.
So striding in, Brian Reynolds, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Swung on and missed. It's 0-1.
This is going to be an interesting at-bat. I think he has to be pitching for a strikeout here, so we'll see what kind of sequence he uses.
He struck him out the third time he's fanned in the game.
No hitter is ever going to feel good about taking the hat trick with 3 strikeouts in a game, but I will say he's not the first guy to have a terrible game against my man on the mound. And you know what? He won't be the last. We all know he's one of the best in the business for a reason.
So now to the plate, Josh Bell. 0-1 the count. Frazier stands at second with 2 gone. Weak grounder down the line at third, but this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. 0-2, here it is, and he will strike him out. 10 now in the ball game, and the inning is over. 1 left for Pittsburgh. They're down 2-1. Bottom of the inning now, and now it'll be the catcher, Cody Sullivan.
Yeah, in his last at-bat, he hit a changeup out for a home run, so it'll be interesting this AB to see if they give him a steady diet of fastball.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And that one is gone! Solo shot to right center. His second home run of the game, and it's given the Braves a 3-1 lead.
Second home run of the game right there. He is locked in at the plate. You hear so many of today's players talk about rhythm and timing. Well, he is perfectly on time in the heart of the zone.
To the plate now, Gary Sheffield. Yes, he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Oh, and now this ball's in the air to deep right center. And that'll get down out there near the wall. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
Well, he was definitely struggling coming into this one, but I think we can say that cold streak is officially over. That's his second hit of the game, and it goes for extra bases. We'll see now if this game proves to be a huge turning point for him.
Runner at second now. Nobody out. And stepping in, the former MVP, Albert Pujols. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Fouled off. Pause and the 0-2. A runner at second, nobody out. And they try to get Pujols to chase here, but he lays off. It's 1-2.
1-2.
Just hung in there on that one.
Hey, doubled up on breaking balls there outside. Now might be the time to bust that fastball in.
Here he comes again, 1-2. Line drive to left. But he'll hardly need to move out there in left as this is hauled in for the first out. Standing in, Andrew Jones. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. And there's ball 4 on the intentional walk as Andrew heads down to take his spot at first.
Yeah, well, when a guy's swinging the bat as well as he's been, this is a smart move. No reason to tempt fate out there.
Here's the Pirates skipper up out of the dugout now on his way to the mound. And he's going to make a move as that's going to be all for his starter this afternoon. So he'll depart after 5 1/3 innings of work and with no shot to win the decision. First offering on its way. Dansby Swanson is in for the third time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1.
With some traffic on the base paths, nice job by the pitcher to execute strike one.
And he watches a called strike at the knees. No balls and 2 strikes. Stratton stands 6'2" and throws from the right side. He's a 5-year vet at the major league level. Out in front of that one, but he stays alive and will do it again on 0-2.
Yeah, you could tell he was ready for another fastball, but the pitcher went to breaking ball, and the hitter just fouls that one off.
Pulls this one in the air out to left. Frazier is right there as he'll put it away without much problem for the second out. And that'll bring in the former top prospect, Ozzie Albies. We'll see if he can come through in a clutch spot here. 2 on, 2 out here in inning number 6. Hit hard on the ground at first. Bell scoops it up, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. 1 for the Braves in the inning, and it comes courtesy of the long ball. The 5, 6, and 7 hitters to start the 7th. It's now 3-1 Atlanta. Stepping into the box, Colin Moran. He'll lead it off here against Cole Hamels. Hamels has his sign. Here comes the first pitch. Grounded to third. A diving effort here as he gets a glove on it. And there is some stick-to-itiveness as they still manage to get the out at first. What a play.
Not a lot you can do with that pitch. That fastball just ate him up inside and gets the soft grounder for the out.
So the next to the plate for Pittsburgh, Gregory Polanco. He went deep last time up. Pulled toward right center field. Inciarte is there, so 2 pitches and 2 outs thus far.
Now batting.
Now at the plate, Jacob Stallings. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
I really like how he's been attacking hitters early in these ABs. He's thrown strikes on the first pitch to over 70% of the guys he's faced so far.
Now a reaching grab as he makes the play and loses his balance all at once. Another look at the acrobatic play out there in center. Back with more of this Thursday afternoon business person special following this. Ronald Acuna is going to grab a bat now and hit for the pitcher Hamels.
Number 13, Ronald Acuna Jr.
Hit hard, but right into the shift. Throws in time, and that's out number 1.
Up next for Atlanta, the center fielder,
Here's Ender Inciarte. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. First pitch coming. Here it is. Try to bunt his way on base here, but this will roll foul. Line drive to center field. And he'll lay out to make a spectacular catch. Wow.
I suppose this is why you usually have the best defensive outfielder in center field. He got a good read on it, charges in hard, and made a fabulous grab. Look for that one to make the highlight reels later on.
Here's Nick Markakis now, the right fielder. 4th trip to the plate for him, and he's at risk of ending that nice hitting streak that he's put together.
Yeah, chances are it's on his mind, Matt, but you just have to let that get out of the way as best you can. You have to approach this at bat just like any other. Otherwise, you're just getting in your own way.
That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. The throw into second. The tag, and they'll get him at second. And with that, the side is retired. Braves retired on just 4 pitches as the lead remains 3-1. Darren O'Day has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 56, Darren O'Day.
Into the box, Cole Tucker. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball. That's on the inside corner to put him behind here. 0-2. Lifted the other way out to left center. Moving over is the Gold Glover Jones. 1 away. Eric Gonzalez will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 2, Eric.
Oh, just a miserable effort there. It's 0-1. Gonzalez, 28 years old. He's a 5-year vet at the major league level. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. And that is off the wall, but in foul territory. Foul ball. 0-2, here it comes. And this is swung on and missed. 2 are quickly retired to start inning number 8.
Yeah, as they say, there's a hole in his swing in that location, so a good job there of exploiting that. That can be real hard for some guys to overcome when teams start figuring out what locations you just can't handle.
Hey, you want someone sometimes to rattle the bat rack, but also the guy on the mound's got to eat too. They're executing their pitches out there. It's going to be tough to score some runs.
The 0-2 delivery. The slider freezes him at the plate. A called 3rd strike, and the inning comes to a close. Down in order go the Pirates. Score holds. It's 3-1. Nick Birdie is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 57.
Ready once again, Cody Sullivan, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
Yeah, that last at-bat, Matty, he turned that fastball around. He didn't hit it a ton. He didn't hit it a country mile, but hey, listen, a home run is a home run.
Back up the middle. Newman fields it cleanly, and the inning begins with a quick out number 1.
Unless something miraculous happens here, that's looking like his last at bat, and his streak's going to come to an end. Hey, nothing to hang your head over. 20-plus games of giving your team a chance to win every night, finding ways to get on base. Hats off to you.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Grounder down the line at 3rd. This gets foul. It's 0-1. 8th inning of this low-scoring affair. 3-1 our score. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1. Birdie is a guy that you'll notice attacks hitters with a high-velocity slider. Not the old sweeper. He really fires it in there and snaps off big numbers. Now a swing, and the barrel of the bat breaks in 2 that time. Throw gets him. 2 down.
And that is what you're going to get when you've got a flamethrower coming out of the bullpen. And when you're late on a fastball and you make contact below the label, all of a sudden, you're holding some new firewood.
Striding into the box, Albert Pujols hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line out. Lifted in the air out towards left center. He lays out for it, but he can't pull it in. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away.
Everyone knows that this guy's numbers are not where he wants them to be so far this year, but you never know by that swing. He looked fluid and confident, driving that pitch for a double. We'll see if that gets him going a bit.
Stepping up now, Andrew Jones. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. And it looks like they'd rather go after the next guy as the intentional walk signal comes here with 2 away.
Well, they felt it was better to take the bat out of the hands of a guy like that. He's just too dangerous, and they decided they'll take their chances with the next guy in the lineup.
Big spot here. First and second, 2 men gone. And that brings up the former #1 overall pick, Dansby Swanson. Swing and a little blooper to center. And that's going to fall for a base hit. And he'll be tagged out heading toward the plate. And with that, the inning is over. 2 left for Atlanta, but they hang on to a 3-1 lead. At the plate now, Adam Frazier. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike. Cole Hamels in line for the victory should the lead hold. And it's fouled away. The 0-2 pitch. Fouled away. The 0-2 once more. A swing and a ground. Oh, it's off the third base bag. And that's through for his first base hit in this one.
Now batting, the 7th fielder, Brian Reynolds.
Will Smith comes out of the bullpen to shut things down here in the 9th.
Number 51.
At the plate, Brian Reynolds. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time, it's 0-1. And that's up in the zone a bit, but a called strike. 0-2.
You rarely see a pitcher of this quality throw one right down the middle, and man, as a hitter, probably a good chance you're not going to see that pitch again.
Got him swinging on the fastball there. Brian Reynolds becomes the first out of the inning.
John Bell.
In now, Josh Bell, as he will take a look at strike 1 on a fastball right down the pipe. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Outside part of the plate, the changeup is in there.
Hey, this guy's got an 89-mile-an-hour changeup. There was a time when 89 was a pretty good fastball.
Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His 3rd punch out of the game.
Fooled him just enough with that pitch to get him to go around, according to the umpire. Sometimes it can be really tough for these big, strong guys because once they're committed to swinging, it's hard for them to slow their swings down, and that appeared to be the case there. Man, that's 7 straight strikes to start this inning. He's got a chance at an immaculate inning.
Don't want to forget about him. And again, a throw, keeping particularly close tabs on him. Tying run at the plate, the 0-1. And this is high, a ball and a strike. And there's a called strike 2, as now they're down to their final strike this afternoon. Now this crowd of 36,000 plus come to their feet. Here's a look over to first, and the runner back in standing. And he fouls this one off. Now a throw over, and he's back in standing. And another throw over, keeping particularly close tabs on him. Pittsburgh down to their last strike. Fouled off. And he strikes him out to end it here as they were able to get the possible tying run to the plate but could not cash in.
Hey, it always feels good to win a baseball game, but when you can win one at home in front of your home crowd, all those fans cheering, this is a good win for this team.
3-1 the final score this afternoon. The Braves took the lead in the second inning and rode that until the very end. Paul Hamels wins his 17th game of the season as he racked up 10 strikeouts in the effort. Will Smith hammers down the save, his 15th of the campaign. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Klezak, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.